Hey there, it's Dr. Justin. I am in Las Vegas for the weekend, for a bachelor party weekend, and I'm just sharing some of the tips here that I do to survive well, feel good in the morning, and not have a hangover. So I'm live in my hotel room here. You can see the MGM right there in the background. Good place, good times. Any questions, feel free, and I'll chime in during this video here. So off the bat, what are some of the things that I do? Let me get some lights on here. Make this a little better here. All right, there we go. It's a little better. All right, awesome. So what are some of the things that I do to really help improve my ability to recover from longer weekends? So number one, first thing I do to help really optimize my ability to recover from alcohol, for instance, activated charcoal. That's one of the big things that I incorporate off the bat to help bind up and remove any toxins. So one of the big things that I brought with me here this weekend was some activated charcoal, and I take anywhere between 3 to 6 caps. And that's huge, right? Because if I do the activated charcoal, that's gonna help bind up any toxins that I'm getting exposed to. That's number one, okay? So I bring 3 to 6 caps out with me. That's number one. Number two, if you're gonna be consuming alcohol, I'm not a big party guy, but it's a bachelor weekend, so I'm kind of pulled into a lot more things than I normally would do. So I dial in the alcohol consumption. So what am I doing? Number one glass of alcohol to 1 glass of water. That's key. 2, what kind of alcohol am I doing? I'm trying to do, if I do alcohol, it's either gonna be a clean vodka, for instance, mixed in with maybe a tiny bit of lime juice and some carbonated water. That's number one. Number 2, like a Prosecco or some kind of dry champagne, because the sugar content's a lot lower. Or number 3, I'll do some kind of tequila with a lime as well. So like kind of a vodka lime, tequila lime, or like kind of maybe a Cape Codder with just a splash of cranberry in there. And then I use the charcoal, which is super helpful to bind up any toxins. That's number 1. The hydration in between meals is absolutely huge, absolutely huge. Next piece I do, outside of making sure the meal or the alcohol is dialed in, I try not to drink on an empty stomach. What you're gonna find when you're consuming alcohol on an empty stomach, you're gonna have blood sugar fluctuations. And those blood sugar fluctuations are what's gonna cause you to crave a whole bunch of crap afterwards. So try to have a little bit of protein and fat first, and that's gonna really help dial in your cravings later on, all right? Next, sulfur amino acids are huge. So a lot of people, they use like NAC or N-acetylcysteine. In my line, I have my detox amino, so I brought those. I'm gonna do a couple right now. But that's rich in a lot of those sulfur amino acids that are gonna help run your phase 2 detoxification pathways. That's phase 2. Phase 1, typically I'll do a lot of nutrients to help with phase 1. So in my line, I use Liver Supreme. What's in that? Milk thistle, a lot of extra B vitamins. People don't realize that when you're drinking alcohol, you're consuming alcohol, that's gonna deplete your B vitamins. So you really want to make sure that you get the extra B vitamins, some antioxidants in there as well. So we got charcoal. It's going to bind up a lot of toxins. Charcoal can be used for crappy food too. So if you're eating not the best food quality, that's going to be essential. Number 2, sulfur amino acids to help support phase 1 or phase 2 detoxification. Milk thistle, those kind of tonifying herbs for phase 1. And then really dialing in the blood sugar stuff, right? 1 glass of water per 1 glass of alcohol. And then number 2, try not to drink on an empty stomach. That's gonna be huge. So we got some questions that came in here. Let me see what we got. I'm not sure how to do that. Let me see if I can see it here, guys. All right, let's see if I can see it. All right, if I'm not answering your questions, feel free and type it again and I'll hit them up one by one. So I hope that gives you some pretty good ideas of things that you can do to help stabilize your blood sugar, not wake up with a hangover, feeling good the next day, and then also you're gonna walk away from the weekend and go back to your Monday day job feeling a lot better than your peers that didn't quite do it your way. Any questions that come on board, I already missed some, so I can't go back and see it again here. So if you guys want to type it in again, I'll be happy to help you out here. Questions, comments, let me know. Just here in Vegas, decided to do this improv video, and hopefully I'll provide some extra information. So next time you guys have a trip, anywhere that may be, we'll be able to survive it better and bounce back. All right, again, this is Dr. J signing off. Hope everyone here is having an awesome weekend. Take care. Bye.